How's it going, everyone? And welcome to a certain guide. Now, you see this cat right here. You see how lovely he looks? This is Dudley, just a auto-named cat. He has a sweater on, and he looks a little different than the normal cats. Now, you might be wondering, how? How do you have a cat like this? Well, that's simple. And that is you need to go to get Adopt-A-Skin. Adopt-A-Skin is a mod I've already written a guide on, but I decided to redo the guide. I'm going to delete the old one just because, or I might leave it up just because, who knows. But anyways, we're going to get to the guide now. Now, first of all, the screen might flash to a black screen for a minute because I have to switch to the browser. So we're going to go ahead and go to the browser. Next thing you need to do is you need to go to nexusmods.com. You can do /Stardew Valley if you want, or if you go to just nexusmods.com, you go to the Stardew Valley icon right here. Next, what you need to do is you need to go to the search bar and type in Adopt-A-Skin, or just adopt. And it's the first one right here. Next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to read the requirements of any mod you ever download. And all we need is Smappy. So that's just the normal the mod thing for Smappy. It's not a mod manager. I about said mod manager, but it's not a mod manager. Next, you're going to want to read the entire description of any mod you ever download to see incompatibilities and compatibilities. Like this one, incompatible with more animals, content patch or reskin mods pretty much, or pet interaction somewhat, and it'll tell you why. There's console commands you need to understand. There's facts that they have, questions that people have asked or things you need to know. They have the skin sheet on what you'll need to name stuff. So we're going to go ahead and learn how to do this. First of all, you're going to want to download the first file. Only the first file. This one is for multiplayer and it's in beta. I wouldn't suggest downloading it, but you can. Smappy will tell you, by the way, every time that you need to that there's an update for this. It's just going to here. You don't need this at all. This is, see, it was updated 2021. This was updated or uploaded on 2022. So this is the one you want. You want to click manual download. And this works for anything up to Smappy 3.15, which is the one I'm currently using. So after you download it, you need to go to, it's going to flash to a black screen again. You want to go to File Explorer. Oh, it didn't flash to a black screen. Weird. And you want to go to download. After you're in downloads, you want to have something to unzip it. I have 7-zip. I would suggest getting that. It's a really handy tool. It does for RAR files as well. And you click extract here. Next, you delete that. You don't need that zipped file anymore. After that, you take this, you copy it, and you go to your Stardew Valley folder in the Steam or the Steam area. I don't know how it works on GOG or anywhere else. This is the only way I know how to mod Stardew Valley. And you go to your mods folder. And I already have my Adopt-A-Skin in here, but you pretty much just paste it into here. Now, what you want to do is you want to open up this folder, go into the assets, and go into the skins. We're going to delete all this because this is how I'm going to use examples. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to create a folder. You don't have to create these folders, but this is for organization and I suggest it. You want to name it cat, and we'll get another folder and name it pig. And then you're going to want another folder and you're going to want to name it sheep. These are the 3 animals I'm going to use as an example. This should show you how to do everything. So now what you need to do is you need skins. To get skins, you need to understand 2 things. One, you need either PNG files or XMB files. So what you want to do is you want to go to this part right here where it says mods, or you can just search whatever animal you want. So, I'll show you the mod categories first. You click on mod categories. You head to livestock and animals or pets and horses. We'll go to pets and horses real quick. You see all these, well, except this. This is for the tractor mod. This probably can't be. I mean, it could, but it wouldn't work that great. But yeah, you pretty much just want to find things that you can turn into, skins. So we're going to go ahead and grab at least 3 cats. A really nice mod if you don't want to use Animal Skinner. You can just use this. And you want to manually download it. I would never suggest using mod managers for any Stardew Valley mods except a mod called Stardrop, but that's a different story. Now, you're going to want to click download. You do not need to worry about these because you're not going to use this mod by itself. So you just download that. Now, we want to look up pigs. So we type in pig. And we're going to grab, let's see. We're going to grab, Garfield pigs, because why not? So you manually download Garfield pigs. So after you manually download Garfield pigs, you go to search and you go to sheep. This is just examples because I want to, show. Now see, these are BFAV. That is a farm animal variety thing. You don't want that one. You want the cotton candy cell sheep. I mean, you can technically, here, I'll get this just to show you. You can technically take the BFAV one. We'll download it. All right. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to your downloads folder where you just had everything. And you're going to want to we'll do the cats first. You can delete the cat folder after you unzip it. You do not need the Mac. I mean, you can't. I think you need this if you're going to do it with Mac, but I don't know how Adopt-A-Skin works with Mac. I don't know how to mod Mac, so you want to delete that if you don't need it. And you want to open up this one, the one you just downloaded. You do not need any of these. You need to go into assets. You do not need this. You can delete it. And you do not need cursors or food items. They will not work. As far as I know, they will not work. So you want to delete those. Now you'll see all these. These are the cats. These are the cat sprites. So you want to go to rename and you want to name it cat 1. So cat, it could be lowercase as well, underscore, and then a number. So we have that. Now see, we have cat 1, but we want another one. So what you do is you do cat underscore 2, and then cat, capitalize this time, and 3. You don't have to capitalize anything, or you don't have to lowercase anything. You can have it capitalized. I prefer capitalization, but you don't have to. And then cat 4. So these are done. So what you do is you'll take these, you'll copy them, you'll go back to your Adopt-A-Skin folder, you'll go back to skins, and you'll go to cat, and you'll paste them in here. You're done. That's all the cat ones you need. Head back to the downloads folder, delete this one, the folder that had the skins in it to begin with, and then go to the next thing. So we'll go on to pigs. So we'll extract the pigs, and you don't need this, and you don't need the zip file. You only need the content folder. Now here is our first example. These are XMB files. Move them to wherever, or just do it there. You don't have to move them. But what you want to do, these work as well as PNGs. So you need to name it baby pig for the baby one. Make sure it's a baby, skin. And you need to put baby pig underscore 1 or baby cow it wouldn't be baby cow, it'd be baby brown cow, baby white cow, baby brown chicken, baby white chicken, baby gold chicken, baby blue chicken. Pretty much that, but it has to have underscore and then the number. And then now when you go to the adult form, it has to be pig or brown cow, white cow. Say you're doing a cow, by the way, say it's a cow you're renaming. You want to name it like this, brown cow. There has to be no spaces in between anything. But this is not a, cow. This is a pig. So you do pig underscore, and it has to be the same name as the baby one. Now say you got a mod that has just the adult form and doesn't have the baby form. So what you can do is you can copy the baby form. So we'll hit copy. You'll paste it and it'll, make another copy of it. And then what you do for that one is you'll rename it to underscore 2. Get rid of the Y. The Y is not supposed to be in there. So now there will be baby pig 1 and baby pig 2. That works like that. And then you'll have one for your second, pig if you have a second one that doesn't have a baby form. But what you're going to do with this, you don't need this because that's, you're going to copy this, and you're going to copy this, and you're going to go to the Adopt-A-Skin, and you're going to go to skins, and you're going to go to pigs, and you're going to paste them into here. And that's it for that one. Now go back to downloads. Get rid of this. Get rid of the old stuff you just did. And now we're moving on to this one. Now, the way BFA V works is it adds new animals and stuff to the game through a API. I don't know how it works exactly, but what you do is it's pretty much the same thing. You do not need this at all. What you need are these files. Now, see how these have 3 files for each sheep? That's because sheep require 3 different naming things. So this is the baby. You would name the baby sheep underscore and then a number. And then this one should, other sheep, the second file, which is the adult one, should be named sheep underscore 1, just like the pig. Let me delete these so we don't have to deal with that. And then you see there's a third one called sheared. So what this needs is you need to name it sheared sheep underscore 1. So the sheep need 3 forms. And then you just copy and paste these to adopt a skin, assets, sheep, and then you're done. Now, there is one animal that has a baby form in game that does not have a baby form in adopt a skin, and that is the dinosaurs. Dinosaurs have no baby form, so just name them like cats or dogs, dinosaur underscore 1, dinosaur underscore 2. So that's pretty much how you do it. Now, you might be wondering, well, how do I get them in game? So, and this needs to be in your mods folder. So you need to copy this, if you didn't put it in your mods folder, you need to copy this and put it in your mods folder. So I already have it in here, so I'm not going to do it, but just paste it into here to where it's in your mods folder. Your folder needs to be named mods. So there's a little guide on how to install mods. You just copy and paste it into here after unzipping it. But anyways, I'm going to delete this because I no longer need that. I already have one in game. We're going to go ahead and exit. It's going to be a black screen. I can't do nothing about that. So you might be wondering, well, what if you get a cat design you don't like when it's random? Well, that's easy. So if we go back into the browser and we go back to adopt a skin, there it is. And we go down, we'll see we have console commands. So there are corral horses, send all horses you own to the stable. You literally just copy and paste this with Control-C to copy and then Control-V to paste. Or you can just copy and paste it, well, actually you can't copy and paste in there, or you can just type it out pretty much. The only way to copy and paste in the SMAPI window, as far as I know, is to Control-C and then Control-V. And I'll show you that in a minute. But say you want to get rid of an animal, you do sell. This will, sell a creature, but you also need to type in the creature ID. Well, you're probably wondering, how do you get the creature ID? Well, that's easy. So you go to the SMAPI window, and you'll type in list creature. I think it's with an S. Let me make sure. List creatures. So yeah, it's with an S. You need to make sure it's list creatures. And then you're going to want to put, say I only have a cat in the game, so I have to do cat. And there it is. Dudley, type cat, short ID 1, skin ID 201. Now, that's how you know what the ID of your animal is right here. This is the skin it has. So that would be cat underscore 201. So how do you get the skin you want on it? So what you need to do is you need to do this one, randomize skin. Oh, and for the cell skin, you want to put cell and then 1 for the, cat, that the ID of it, which is 1 for my cat, so it'd be cell 1. I'm not going to do it because then I won't have a cat to show you. Randomize skin, by the way, to randomize it, you will do this. You'll go to here and you'll hit randomize skin 1, and it's randomized now. Now, if we go in, it's going to be a black screen. Dudley is going to be, well, a Junimo pet, because that's another scat skin I got. See what you can do with Adopt a Skin? It's pretty cool. And it even has the animations for it. Now, say you want to set it to something specific. Say you got a cat sprite that you really, really want, or an animal sprite you really, really want. Well, you need to go back to the SMAPI window, and you need to type in set skin, and then you need to do space. You need to type in the skin number. So to say the skin number you want is 244 space, and then the ID of the animal. So my ID for my cat is 1, and then you hit enter. And now Dudley's skin has been set to 244. So if we go in game, he's now has a red sweater instead of a red sweater instead of a green sweater, which you can't really see because he's being late. There he is. So yeah, so again, I'll show you again. You do set skin 15 or 14 1, and now it's changed. Or set skin, you do 4 and then 1. As long as the skin is the first number, so set skin, this will be the number that goes first after the set skin part with the space is the skin you want. So say you want number 1. And then you have to put the ID in. So there's the ID for that cat after doing the list creatures cat. And then you hit 1. And then it changed. Now, say you have a bunch of animals and you just want to see all their IDs. You do list creature and then all. Oh, there's the mistake I made. You need list creatures all. And there you go. It says animals, which will be any of the barn and coop animals. Then your pets and your horses, and it'll list all of them. I don't have any other ones. But yeah, that's pretty much how Adopt a Skin works. It's really easy. If you have any more questions about it, just feel free to ask me, or, go to the Stardew Valley Discord and ask them. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.